everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Jersey Shore Pondscapes videos. This is going to be a video, the first one in a series of videos where we're going to be doing a custom pond installation. Okay, we're building this pond from the ground up. We're going to be doing a series of videos on this as the progress on the job goes forward. We're starting off today with a just brief description of what the pond is going to be, what it entails as far as how I've designed the filter system, what the pond will have, and tell you all about it. And as we go on through this job, I'm going to be shooting videos of it daily to show you the progress. And then we will do a series of maybe 3 or 4 videos that put everything together from start to finish. Okay, so this is a really cool job. I'm going to explain to you as we go along again what we are building and how we're doing it. Okay, so I thought this would be a really cool series to put out. Thank you for checking it out. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you kind of learn a little bit something from it. If you do, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, check out all my videos, and I hope you enjoy this video. And I'm really looking forward to finishing up this job and showing you the end result of what we're going to create here, because this is going to be stunning. This is going to be a really nice project. Okay, so thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the video, and we'll see you again in the second and third and maybe 4th video in this series. All right, thank you. Take care. So I met with this couple about a month ago before the start of the pond. We had discussed many things that they are envisioning for their backyard, and they want to do the pond to take up pretty much the entire area here between the shed and there's a tree on the left hand side. It's a pretty large area. We can fit in a pond that's going to be about 20 feet wide and about 34 feet long. Their idea as well for the pond was to incorporate a lot of plants. They want to have a nice variety of water lilies and, you know, marginal plants around the pond. And so I need to provide plenty of shelves at different depths in this pond as well. The pond is going to be 4 feet deep, and we're doing a number of shelves around the pond that are about 2 feet deep, and then another shelf around the perimeter that's about 1 foot deep. So we'll be able to put marginal plants in as well as some water lilies deeper. So they wanted to do a deck along the back edge of the pond along the fence line. And as I was designing the pond and, you know, thinking about it and incorporating different ideas that coming through my head, I came up with this design here where the pond, the deck will overhang the pond slightly in the area just to the right of the waterfall. And then it will go 4 foot wide along the deck, moving to the right hand side, where it will then go on a 45-degree angle back out over the water again. So I have 2 places on this deck where we can go out basically over the water. And then the middle section of this pond, I'm actually going to do like a little peninsula kind of thing in the pond that will have a small waterfall. So just to bring a little visual and sound effect of the running water out toward the middle of the pond rather than just on one end. So it's going to be a smaller waterfall, but it'll just be a little something extra. The waterfall that they want to do in this back corner will be between the pond and the shed. That's going to be the main waterfall. They don't want to go very high. They don't want to do a big high thing. They would rather have a lower waterfall that extends further back. So we're going to do maybe 2 to 3 levels maybe 3-4 different spillways, pipes, returns coming back, and we're going to extend the waterfall further back rather than vertically. So it should be a pretty interesting thing, but we'll have a lot of water coming down this waterfall, so it should be quite dramatic. So as we get ready to build this pond, I laid out a yellow rope all in the area around where we're going to do the pond, and we want to use a rope simply because it can be moved easily. So as I'm out here measuring and laying the pond out and figuring out where the deck is going to go, I can move my rope around. Once I have the rope in my specific area that I like, and I like the shape, and I've got everything set, and this is it. This is going to be the final design and shape of the pond. Then I got some orange fluorescent marking paint, and we painted out the outline. So as you can see, I got a nice size machine here, and a small excavator from Bobcat that I'm going to use to dig the hole out. Typically I build the pond first. However, I dig the pond out first, then I'll dig the trenches out and the hole for the filter tank. But in this case, I can't do that because the filter tank is going to go back behind the shed, and once I dig the pond out, I'm not able to get the machine back there to dig the filter tank out later. So we have to start digging back behind that shed, dig our hole for where the filter is going to be, and then dig my trench out to the pond and install all my pipe work before I actually start digging the pond. So it's kind of a little funny. This was a little bit different, but due to circumstances, this is the best way that I could do it. So we dug the trench out here. You can see the trench is about 4.5 feet deep because the pond is 4 feet deep, and my bottom drains and pipes are actually just below the bottom of the pond. So we dug that all out. We have the pipes going in here, and once I have the pipes basically into the pond, I taped up the end of the pipes so no dirt would get in them. And then I started digging out the pond itself, starting from the side by the shed, and we work our way all the way out back to the opposite end. So, we dig out basically one level at a time and start shaping out some shelves, and I run a laser. We shoot a laser. We have a water level mark. I have a level for my top shelf where all my rock work is going to go. Then I have a level for my first shelf in the pond that's about a little over a foot deep. And then, we mark out 2 feet deep for the second shelf. And then we dig out the whole bottom, so at 4 feet deep. So we kind of work our way back little by little. A lot of dirt came out of this hole. I got a lot of dirt here. Luckily, we had some spots in the property that needed some dirt, some fill. We did a berm along the back of the property, along the fence line, from where the pond ends, or the deck ends, all the way over to the right of that, all the way to the end of the property. We did a nice little planting berm there, and built all that up with the extra dirt. So it's going to be quite a project. The pictures here were basically showing you the excavation. Once we have the whole pond dug out, we will shape it all and sculpt out everything, clean everything up. You can see the pictures here now. The pond is really starting to take shape. We have our 3 bottom drains in. We have our skimmer set up. All the plumbing is done and connected all the way back to where my filters are going to be. And we're ready for the liner. So our final picture here is the liner basically installed. And the first rock, big boulder, set in place for the waterfall. So that's where we're going to end this video. So basically, again, we went from a little bit about the design of the pond and what the clients are looking for, to how I basically designed it, laid it all out, incorporated a deck on the back, and provided plenty of shelves and what we need to do as far as the filtration. And here we are. We've dug the hole. We've got everything ready to go. We put the liner in it. We have the bottom drains all set in underneath the liner, and we have the first rock set in place for the waterfall. So we'll see you again in part 2 of this little series. Hopefully at that point we'll show you the construction of the waterfall. All right. Well, thank you very much. Please hit the like button if it helped you out and you're interested in koi ponds and waterfalls and all that. Please subscribe to my channel. I've got a whole mess of videos here on just about every subject you can think of, and I hope that it really helps you out and gives you some ideas for your own pond. All right. Thanks a lot. Take care. We'll see you next time.